Reported requests orders. We change said or said to into. Advised, commanded, begged, ordered. Requested, suggested, told, urged. Asked, instructed, invited, warned. He said, please, give me another chance. Direct. He begged them to give him another chance. Indirect. He said to us, do this exercise at home for tomorrow. Direct. He ordered us to do that exercise at home for the following day. Indirect. The doctor said to me, don't drink too much coffee this week. Direct. The doctor advised me not to drink too much coffee that week. Indirect. He said to me, could you pass the salt, please? Direct. He asked me to pass the salt. Indirect.
Reported requests. Request means that someone asks you to do something in a polite way. We may need to change pronouns as well as time and place in reported requests. For affirmative requests, use ask noun, pronoun and to infinitive. For negative requests, use ask noun, pronoun and not to infinitive. I said politely, please make less noise. Direct. I asked them politely to make less noise. Indirect. She has often said to me, could you stay the night? Direct. She has often asked me to stay the night. Indirect. They said to me, we'd like you to meet us here tomorrow. Direct. They asked me to meet them there the next day. Indirect. She will certainly say to John, please stay for lunch. Direct. She will certainly ask John to stay for lunch. Indirect. She always says, please don't forget me. Direct. She always asks me not to forget her. Indirect. He said, Ali, give me your pen, please. Direct. He asked Ali to give him his pen. Indirect. She said to me, could you bring my book tonight? Direct. She asked me to bring her book that night. Indirect. He said to me, could you pass the milk, please? Direct. He asked me to pass the milk. Indirect. She said to me, would you mind coming early tomorrow? Direct. She asked me to come early the next day. Indirect. She said to us, please don't be late. Direct. She asked us not to be late. Indirect. He asked her, could you close the door, please? Direct. He asked her to close the door. Indirect.
Reported orders. Order means that somebody tells you to do something and you have no choice. It is not usually polite. It is a command. We may need to change pronouns as well as time and place in reported requests. For affirmative orders, use tell noun, pronoun and to infinitive. For negative orders, use tell noun, pronoun and not to infinitive. He said to the child, go to bed. Direct. He told the child to go to bed. Indirect. He said to her, don't worry. Direct. He told her not to worry. Indirect. He said to me, be on time. Direct. He told me to be on time. Indirect. She said, eat your food now. Direct. She told the boy to eat his food right then. Indirect. The policeman said, get out of your car. Direct. The policeman instructed us to get out of our car. Indirect. He said, Nancy, do the exercise. Direct. He told Nancy to do the exercise. Indirect. She said, don't be lazy. Direct. She told me not to be lazy. Indirect. He said exercise regularly. Direct. He told me to exercise regularly. Indirect. He said don't turn off the lights. Direct. He ordered not to turn off the lights. Indirect. My father, don't be late. Direct. My father warned us not to be late. Indirect. She told us, don't stay up too late. Direct. She told us not to stay up too late. Indirect. She said, stop. Direct. She told him to stop. Indirect. Countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns. He went to a school in Cairo. There are hundreds of schools in Cairo. I read 3 novels last month. The Prisoner of Zandar is a novel. A, an, the, one, some, any, a lot of, how many, few, 3. An egg, a lot of eggs, a few pens, many pounds, some shirts, any stories, 2 books. Where's the book I lent you? There are 60 seconds in 1 minute. Were there any mistakes in your homework? Some children are having a picnic in the park. How many students are there in your class? There are a few pounds in my pocket. Uncountable nouns. A / an. Water, money, music, bread, luggage, news, information, oil. The, some, any, a lot of, much, how much, little. A lot of information, some money, little water, much milk, any news. A lot of, many, much, a few, a little, little. A lot of. I have got a lot of friends. I have got a lot of money. Many. I haven't got many friends. Have you got many friends? Much. I haven't got much money. Have you got much money? A few. I have a few pounds. Enough. Few. I have few pounds. Not enough. A little. I drank a little water. Enough. Little. I drank little water. Not enough. Many, much. Much, so, very, as, to. There is so much milk. Many, so as to, a good, a great. There are too many books in the bag. The milk was so much that I drank 2 cups. Such. It was such a lot of milk that I drank 2 cups.